What? Oh, son of a bitch. Man, my TV sucks. Whenever I try to do an adjustment, um, maybe my sound bar didn't turn on, so I have to turn off the TV and turn it on, or maybe there's a manual way to turn it on over here, but I forgot how that works. The sound bar would normally just turn on by itself most of the time, but sometimes it doesn't fucking turn on. And an easy way to fucking fix it is to turn off the TV and then turn it right back on, and then it should connect. But sometimes it doesn't do that. And so I would turn off the TV and turn it back on, and then the soundbar would work, and that's fine. But then for some reason the HDMI lost its connection, and it's not showing me any picture until I turn the PS4 back on, because apparently it wants to go into fucking sleep mode if it struggles for more than just like even 30 goddamn seconds to. It's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. It's not a big deal. I was looking into OLED TVs, and yeah, man, OLED TVs. Yeah, I'm not big on them. I got the Nintendo Switch OLED model, and yeah, it looks nice, sure. And I think for a lot of games that are really colorful, it's definitely helpful. But a lot of games that are kind of dark or not very colorful, it doesn't matter that much. And even then, it still doesn't matter that much. Like, you can only tell the difference if, like, you have a side by side comparison. You know what I mean? So you're not really going to notice anything special. And yeah, OLED TVs are like 4 times more expensive than your average HD monitor, so that fucking sucks. Very much so more expensive. Like, I just got a 4K 24-inch monitor from Dell on eBay, brand new. Guy was offering it discounted. Got it for 120 bucks. Really good looking monitor. It's fine. It's perfectly good for anything you want to do for PC gaming, basically. Maybe certain ultra wide gaming experiences are a thing, but I don't care that much about that fucking dumb shit. Are you kidding me? You just need a screen in front of you that's workable, and there it is. And this does the job. So yeah, that cost me like a little over 100. But if I wanted to get an OLED, I'd have to get a bigger monitor because they don't sell them at 24 inch. Not really. I couldn't find one. 27 is the minimum. So, more space. I don't have space. I'm pretty cramped here as it is. I don't like that. And also, that throws my game off, man. It does. I'm used to the 24 inch. I play a lot of strategy games that are kind of. A lot of them are old. They're like 10 years old, 20 years old, and they only seem to look good and function well at this size monitor. A lot of modern games, they make them so that they can adjust to different sizes just fine, but a lot of this old shit, sorry dog, I kind of need my shit to be a certain way. So that kind of pissed me off that I couldn't find one for at 24. But I was starting to crack a little, and I was like, maybe I'll get a, what do you call it? 27 inch. Fuck it. It's a little bigger. That might throw me off a little because it's jarring to go from one monitor size to another and back and forth all the fucking time. You kind of get used to certain vibes and settings, you know? You don't want to fucking fuck around with that too much. So I was like, it's only 3 inches difference though. How bad could it be? Bite the bullet. Just try it out. Maybe you don't like it, you can return it. Whatever, right? So I was like, okay, fuck it. Let's try. Let's take the risk here. Let's see what they got. And I shop online for a bunch of them. And after looking through a bunch, I decided to not get one. And the reason isn't just because they're, 4 times more expensive. We're talking like $400 to $600 to get one of these fucking things. Uh, yeah. After looking through and hearing a lot of reviews and opinions on how it's hardly an upgrade from our usual 4K HD stuff. And yeah, like I said, it's mostly focused on color differences, And some people find it bad, actually, because screen burn is apparently more of a thing with these models. Yeah, so that's not good. The longevity of OLED TV seems to overall, maybe if you're lucky, not this doesn't happen to you, but overall seems to have more maintenance issues than monitors that have come from before. So that sucks. I definitely don't want to deal with more heartache, more expenses, more worries, more repairs, that kind of thing. And it's true. It's true, unfortunately. This ain't just talk. This ain't just me reading things on the internet. It's fucking true. I was looking at listings for so many of these things being sold. So many of the used ones. Yeah, the upper left corner is all smashed and blurred out and black and you can't see anything. But the rest of it works good. Like so many people selling OLED monitors like that. Ugh, Jesus Christ, it seems like 10% of these things go to shit on you in just a few years with issues like that. And that's. I don't know if I want to deal with that. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to get an OLED TV. I guess maybe if you're getting a big, fancy new TV and you're already spending a lot of money, then yeah, upgrade to the OLED for a few extra $100. Who gives a shit at that point? You're already spending a ton. Maybe in that case. And in those cases, that makes sense because maybe you have a big living room to put your big TV and you want to invite friends and family and everybody can watch this crazy big screen, that's all fancy. Yeah, if you're doing that, I can understand that, I guess, maybe. But as a gamer with the fucking screen right in front of your fucking face, it doesn't matter that much. Doesn't matter that much. Because, like, when you play games, are you really focusing on the beauty of all the graphics and visuals that much? No, you're largely trying to focus on your gameplay. Not die, beat the game, do the thing in the game that you're supposed to do. And it's never look at everything. A video game is never look at stuff and don't do anything else. The game. No, that is a movie. That is a TV show, okay? So you want your TV shows and whatnot to look great, yeah, sure. But gaming, graphics never mattered that much. Gameplay always mattered. Frame rate, stability, glitches, how well everything runs. That matters way more than art style or graphics, really, because that's where the fun factor comes from. Order 1886 is a perfect example. That is some really bad gameplay. It's real jank. It's real one note. It's real fucking here it is and there it goes kind of fucking game. But man, it looked great, didn't it? Especially for its time. It was like the best looking video game ever made when it came out. Yeah, that's great and everything, but guess what? Everybody fucking didn't really give a shit and forgot about it because it's not a fun game that you replay all the damn time. It's kind of a movie game. You should only pay like maybe $5 for it, if that. Probably don't even bother and forget about it wholesale, man. Fuck it. Speaking of which, I just noticed I have a bunch of shit saved on my crap here that I should have deleted a long time ago. It's taking up space. Yeah, a lot of crap here that I didn't know that I had. So I gotta delete a lot of this shit. Man, so many games. Like, see, what's this? What is this? Oh, Shredder's Revenge? No, I gotta delete that. I'm deleting the DLC version that's updated of this game because I don't like it. I like the unpatched disc launch version. So I'm going to delete this trash. And on my other PS4, I have the unpatched version, the launch version on disc. And I wanted that to be the same for this one. So I could have a PS4 at work, I could have a PS4 at home, and I could play badass version of Ninja Turtles whenever the fuck I want. That's going to be cool. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So delete, bye-bye, trash. And then I'll install the good version. Because, yeah, they ruined that game when they updated it. They nerfed everything. They just made everything, like, cucked. Not cool when games do that. Updates are terrible. Updates are bad. Updates are not good. Well, sometimes they are. But most of the time, they're fucking bad, actually. They ruin cool things that you used to be able to do. Fucking sucks. I can understand for multiplayer, like online balancing and stuff like that, but okay, fine, keep that separate. Let me stay with my version of the game that's offline. If I want to play online with everybody else, I understand getting the update. That makes sense. Everybody has to have the same version of the game to be compatible so they can play together. Duh, I get that. But the offline shit, the single player experience, that's me. That's mine. That's my shit to fuck with. Okay? I bought it. I like it the way it is. Don't fuck with it. So, since updates are the way they are, I don't like that shit. No way, dude. No way, bitch. I'm staying offline. Not gonna get that fucking update. And you gotta be careful too, because a lot of time you need to go online to update the console, or maybe you want to download some new games or something. Well, that means they can hit you with the update when you're not looking. Oh no. Whenever you do that, whenever you get online, go immediately to the recent downloads, what's getting downloaded, and find it. Find it immediately and delete. Stop that thing from getting downloaded that you don't want being downloaded. The system will automatically try to do that. Sucks, right? But that's how you have to do it if you want to stick with your version of your game, you know? Like, I still fight Radahn unpatched in Elden Ring, the DLC. DLC came out, I bought it, got offline, and never got the fuck back online in that game ever since. So I don't download the new update and get the cucked, nerfed version of Radahn and, you know, fucking nerfing pretty much every other fucking thing. Fucking, that's what sucks. That's what sucks. Hard game comes out, BK scrubs start crying like whiny bitches. The company eventually goes, okay, we'll nerf some stuff just so you whiny bitches will stop bitching. And then, yeah, that's how it goes. Although sometimes the nerfs are justified. Like, there is one move that Consort Radahn has that's fucking bullshit. It's fucking pure horse shittery, dude. It, he can basically combo through without delay like 3 massive attacks in a row, like the gravity slam with the purple rocks everywhere, the fucking like multiple swing hits, and the fucking flamenco looking dance attack that he does with the blades. Yeah, if he does shit like that, he can sometimes chain them together in like 3 combos where there's no breathing time. So you'll simply die because he'll force you to run out of stamina. You can't roll anymore, and he'll kill you. Like, like that was bullshit. So that nerfing made sense. But making him like weaker and slower and dumber and doing less damage, I think they over nerfed him. But, you know, FromSoft sucks like that, dude. Like, for example, Thorns or whatever magic. What was it called? Impenetrable Thorns. It was one of the best spells in the DLC, if not the best spell. It like did massive blood damage. It was too good, too good, and you could make it like really nasty with some buffs and stuff. And it turned the game into fucking easy mode. So yeah, they had to nerf it just to make it a little less effective. But guess what they did? They nerfed it so much that it's fucking garbage. Like, it's trash now. Nobody wants to use it anymore. And it's really sad that they did that because that's the only spell that they added to the game. The other magic is all incantations. This is like the only like spell in the game, basically, or one of the few that they added. I'm pretty sure it's the only one, or maybe it's like one of 4, so it's really not. Yeah, they kind of cucked magic intelligence users with the Elden Ring DLC. But oh yeah, let's see what else I got to delete on here. But yeah, anyway, enough ranting about whatever the fuck I was talking about. I don't even remember what I was saying just now. I'm tired, man. I'm working all day. All right, what do I got to delete now? What's this? Oh, it's Witcher shit. I got it on PC now, so I'm just gonna delete all this Witcher shit. Bye-bye, Witcher shit. Yep. Heavy Rain. This game was trash, dude. I don't know why I even got it. I think it was discounted heavily, and I was like, yeah, fuck it. it was like this really bad movie game with really terrible storytelling and really bad motion cap and stuff like that. It must be one of those earlier kind of versions of those kind of games because those early ones were really jank. Yeah, it's terrible. Don't play it. Uh, I'm sorry if you're one of those like artsy fartsy cucks that actually disagrees with me heavily and thinks it was a wonderful artistic story being told and it was kind of groundbreaking for games. I'm sorry, but you're a fucking moron. That was trash. That was an attempt at whatever you think it is, but it wasn't that. It was bad. It was the bad version of whatever you just said. All right. Shenmue 3. Yeah, we're deleting that. Shenmue 3, I heard, sucks. Anyway, I don't know why I have that on here. I think I bought it because it was also like $5. I need to stop doing that. Buying games that are mid or bad just because they're fucking practically free. They're so fucking discounted. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, the One Punch Man thing. Yeah, that was bad. Bye-bye. One Punch Man Season 1 is the only thing good about One Punch Man. The games and the other season were trash, okay? Okay, maybe I'm being mean. They were mid/trash, okay? That's more accurate. Alright, what do I got here? What do we got here? What's this shit? Oh yeah, Resident Evil crap. I'm deleting all that because I got the Resident Evil bundle package deal fucking thing where it was literally like $5 for like a handful of Resident Evil things, and you just had to get them all discounted through this weird deal thing. It was kind of a pain in the ass to get to work, but once you get it working, you get all these fucking cheap ass Resident Evil games, good ones, like some of the newer ones, like Resident Evil 2 remake, I was like, yeah, I'd rather have those on PC than on my PlayStation. They'll look better, and they'll run better. Not all the time is that the case in PC, but with these it was. I'm getting rid of Death Stranding. That game was trash. Death Stranding is fucking garbage. It's pretentious shit. What sucks is the dev team behind it is actually really good at making games in terms of like physical spaces, gravity, like a game that doesn't stutter that much or have a ton of glitches and weird shit. Man, I got a lot of crap here. Select it all. Jesus. Okay. But yeah, the game's fucking boring. The story is fucking stupid. Yeah, it's really not that good, unfortunately. What do you expect? They fucked over Kojima a good bit there, and Guillermo del Toro with the whole Silent Hills project and Norman Reedus and whatnot. So they fell back and they fell on Death Stranding instead. Something similar but different, but a way to still deliver a game, basically. So this is sort of an afterthought. It wasn't what they were all really going for in the first place. So of course that's sad and that sucks. Yeah, I was gonna get the Final Fantasy VII remake on the what do you call it, on PC instead anyway. But I don't know. Maybe I won't. I don't care to buy it again, to be honest with you. Maybe if it's dirt cheap. Oh man, these movie games. Don't get these. These are real bad. I got them dirt cheap, And I thought that'd be a goofy thing to watch with a friend, and no, not really. Like this one right here, the Quarry. I got this. This is so dumb. It's taking up space on my fucking hard drive. I should probably delete it. What else do I got here? Last of Us. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of all that crap. Last of Us ain't that good. It's overrated trash. some real cringy liberal types enjoy Last of Us, unfortunately. Yeah, the only thing I dig about Last of Us is, it's kind of a groundbreaking, cutting edge gameplay with the whole survival against zombies, third person, cover based kind of experience. It does a pretty good job at all that crap. But it gets way up its own ass with story driven stuff instead of gameplay stuff. And, it's kind of one note, kind of a movie game, you know. They didn't have multiplayer with the second one or like a co-op survival thing or anything, so it's not really a game that you come back to, And then, you sort of appreciate the game for what it is, but then you find out that the creator, Neil Druckmann, is a Zionist, and he portrays what are they called? The Aphilites, the weird religious people, as like, basically Palestinians. They deserve to be brutalized. They act like animals. Fuck them, And that's how he views the Seraphites or whatever they were called. And that's absolutely disgusting and horrifying, right? So yeah, fuckhead over here, Neil Cuckman, thinks that you, the player, should play as an IDF soldier essentially and murder these filthy heathens over here who we are superior to. Yeah, he's definitely a sick fuck. So isn't that great? He made a game that sold millions of copies. Like 10 million copies or some shit. And that's low-key what it's actually about. Fuck those filthy browns in the Middle East. Neil Druckmann's a giant racist. Isn't that fucking sick? That there's just weird fuckers out there who seem like the nicest people ever, but then you find out they support murdering and slaughtering and bombing children, So that's the creator of Last of Us. Isn't that terrible? So once you learn that, you can't really unsee it, and it's pretty obvious that that's what the story is. So yeah, I'm not down with Last of Us. But, decent gameplay, pretty cool visuals and audio. But, a sicko, a total fucking weirdo is in charge of it, so that's kind of jarring. Now, of course, there's always, like, tons of people that work on games, not just one guy. There's probably a pedophile that worked on a game that I liked, So, what are you going to do, right? That being said, the game is still not that great. Let's just get real. Like Halo, I love Halo, man. Halo Combat Evolved, all the Bungie Halos especially. Play those all the time. And guess what? The main guy behind the main part of the music, Marty O'Donnell, he's like this weird fucking right-wing guy. He's like super into Bush at the time. Like, he fucking wouldn't stop talking about it apparently, and would kind of like pressure his coworkers into voting Bush, Like, yeah, he's a fucking weirdo, dude. Fucking weirdo. But, he made some cool bangers. Has he done anything good ever since? No. And apparently he was trying to, steal the rights of his own music that he stole back, and got caught. And it's kind of hurt him financially a good bit. So he's basically stealing. What he did basically is like if I sold you a guitar and then I broke into your house to steal it back or something like that. That's basically what he was doing. He sold the rights of his music to Bungie and was trying to profit off it anyway. They own that shit. So even though he made it, but he still made a deal to sell it to him. So you know what I mean? So yeah, he was doing fraudulent shit like that. So yeah, he's a piece of shit. Not a cool guy. Every time you saw him in interviews, he was smiling. Seemed like the nicest guy ever. But, people on the down low can be often shitty. Don't you fucking hate it, man? Happens to all of us, dude. Every single human being in this world who has lived just a little has run into somebody that they thought was cool at first. And then, Turns out he's a pedophile. Turns out he's a war criminal. Turns out he chops up little girls and stuffs them in a cellar. Jesus fucking Christ. Some Dahmer shit, you know? Like, Jesus. Hate it when that happens. It's really bad in politics. You try to do your best to vote for the person who will do the best job, and it turns out that person is a baby killer or something. Like, fuck. Yeah, that's the worst. Especially if you live in America. That's a real shit feeling. Like, oh, I'm going to vote and do my part. Oh, my country is tyrannical and bombs babies all the time. Actually, we're currently invading over 80 countries against their will, forcing them to comply with our version of capitalism. Yeah, so that sucks. Don't worry, fellas. I know what you just saw. How dare he delete Sekiro? What a cuck. Why would he do that? And shut the fuck up. It's because I got it on PC, okay? It's better on PC. Not every game is better on PC, but that's one of them. Alright. I wonder how much extra storage I'll get for deleting all these, because they don't take up that much storage. It's mostly just like saved files. But this PS4 has been through a lot of weird shit, so I'm just trying to clean as much house here. Get rid of games that I'll never fucking play, that kind of thing. That I shouldn't have bought. Isn't that fucked up? I've reached a point in my extreme gaming habits that it's like, dude, why did I buy that game? It's trash. I'm wasting my life. Like, there's games that I'm just like, that wasn't very good. I should throw that in the garbage and never touch it again. Oh, Pathologic. That's some cringe trash, too. It's a mind fuck game. It's really not that deep, honestly. It's kind of fucking stupid. Dumb libs that think they're, you know, edgy and smart will fucking praise games like that. No, it's actually really good, though. The fact that it is so bad makes it so good. That kind of fucking thing. Shut the fuck up. Detroit Become Human. That's another one of those games that's really fucking boring. And it's just kind of celebrating graphics and whatnot. Not very good. Yeah, that Heavy Rain guy apparently made it. So, yeah, it's got a similar vibe. It's a movie game. It's not really something you enjoy. Or at least not more than once. Like I said, one and done. Once it's over. And those kind of games, they gotta be real fucking good if you're gonna remember them. Like Ocarina of Time or Final Fantasy VII. These are classics. Okay, I think I got everything right. Oh wait, there's some shit here. Yeah, let's delete all the Resident Evil 2 stuff because I got it on PC. Oh yeah, there's the newest Resident Evil coming out in January or some shit. It'll probably be pretty good, but they'll probably charge 70, 80 bucks. And it'll probably play just like all the other remakes that have been coming out for Resident Evil over the past 5, 6 years or whatever the fuck. So I kind of know what to expect, dog. I'm not exactly diarrhea shitting my pants in anticipation for this. So, meh. Yeah, I don't even have Dark Souls 3. I actually kind of hated Dark Souls 3. I really didn't dig that game very much. It was kind of epic the way I played it, because the way I played it, I didn't realize I was in the DLC, because I got the game when the DLC all came out, so it was all one big package deal. So I was playing it in that regard, and I run into Slave Knight Gale at the church, and he's all, oh, and he goes into this dimension, and I follow him, and we end up in the painted world or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's what that was, what happened. And then I had to fight the Grim Reaper lady with the scythe as I progressed through this ice world. And That motherfucking lady kicked my ass. It's a boss fight that's like 3 tiers. You gotta fight her at first, then you gotta fight like her giant monster that she comes at you with, and then you gotta fight them both at the same time. I can't remember, but it was a few years ago, and I must have died 100 times before I won that fight. I swear to God, that was nuts. All I was using was the Lothric straight sword or whatever, and my dodge roll. Basically all I brought throughout the whole fucking game to beat it. And yeah, I got good enough at that I was able to utilize that and win. But man, I suffered against her so fucking viciously. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the final boss of the that DLC, that lady's fucking hard. But I was also still new at the game because I've only been playing it for a few days at that point. So by the time I got to her, that was a motherfucker. But I did slay her eventually. Then I beat the main game, and I found out online how to power level real fast by fighting these fat bell demons on this one tower towards late game or whatever. And yeah, I was able to power level up to like 150 or 200 or something around there. And then I decided to fight Slave Knight Gale at the final moment of the DLC, the second DLC, the real end of the Dark Souls 3 experience. And I beat him on my first try. Yeah. It really felt like everything I worked up to paid off in an epic sword fight with the big villain character guy. And yeah, it was epic, dude. I ran out of healing completely. I was one shot. He just had to hit me one more time. I'd be dead. But I managed to stab him before he could cut me. And I won. It was epic. And I was a fucking idiot. And I don't know how to record back then. And I never recorded it, so I can't prove that that's what happened. But that's what happened. I swear. And it was a pretty great feeling. But I still didn't like the game very much. I really didn't like how magic worked with the introduction of the magic meter. I think Elden Ring found a much better way around it by like having like Ashes of War mixed in, so there's more uses of mana instead of just limited to spells and stuff. So I don't know. I think Elden Ring is a much better game than Dark Souls 3. I hear a cat. Oh, hello, George. Hi, George. How are you? Oh, how are you doing today, mister? Oh, you want me to pet you? Okay. Okay, big boy George. Yes, you are a good boy. Yes, you are. Oh, Mr. George, I love you too, buddy. You relax, okay? You be a good boy. Yeah, sorry, fellas. Poor George here wants to go outside real bad. He's been stuck inside all day. He's bored out of his fucking mind. He's actually going literally insane right now. And what he's trying to do is be nice to me, so I let him outside. But it's fucking Halloween night, and there's weirdos running around, and I don't want anyone harassing my precious little boy, Mr. George. We love you, George. You are such a good boy. Yeah, so we gotta keep him indoors, and he's definitely upset about that. I know you're mad. I know you're mad that you're not outside right now. I know everything about you. I raised you since you were a little baby. When you were a little scared baby. But now look at you. You're a big boy. And you're my good friend. Yes, you are. And what do good friends do? They don't let you go outside and get picked on by weirdos. Because, you know, it's a thing. Halloween night, it's a thing. Cats get fucked with by weirdos on Halloween. It's probably not going to happen. But, you know, better safe than sorry, right, Mr. George? Besides, we'll let you out later when everyone's going to bed anyway. You silly boy. Alright, you good? Okay. Oh, wait, nope, he wants to come over. Come here, you. Oops. I didn't mean to push that. Okay. Okay, come here, buddy. George is gonna lay down next to me. Because he's a good boy. Yes, you are. I love you too, Mr. George. He keeps getting into fights. Wish he wouldn't get so hurt. Mr. George, who are you fighting with out there? Poor Georgie. Yeah, I love this cat. He's the best boy cat we've ever had. Every boy cat I've ever had pissed on everything. Fucking screamed like a little whiny bitch about everything all the fucking time. Boy cats are the worst, man. They piss on everything. It stinks so bad. But this guy, Mr. George, he has never, like, pissed on stuff. Not really. I think he did a little, just a tiny. He had a phase, but yeah, he really don't do that shit. He's a good boy. Oh, I love you too, buddy. Yeah, so this is a cool cat. Anyway, what was I talking about before you interrupted and screamed at my door, and then I had to let you in, and now you're ruining this video. This very important video. Mr. George, you're poking me. Stop grabbing my leg. He's one of those cats where if you slow down on petting him, he's like, you're fucking up. I have to hurt you. Yeah, he's very... You better pay attention to me. I am paying attention to you, buddy. What the hell? That was weird. No, damn it. I'm pushing the wrong buttons. That's what it is. My back paddles are hitting my leg. I'm trying to do this with one hand here because George is making me pet him with my other hand. George. You silly boy. Oh, you silly buddy. He's one of those cats that loves to roll around a lot. Stop spinning. Spinning cat. Alright, what am I doing? Alright. Oh, Mr. George. You're so cute. What a cute big boy you are. Oh. He's so cute. I love you too, Mr. George. Alright, what am I doing? Oh, you silly boy. Every time I try to mess with the controller, he's like, no, pay attention to me. He's not a stupid cat either. He's smart. Like, you can tell he's telling you with his eyes and his like body gestures, no, use both hands to scratch my head. Not one, use both. He's a greedy cat. No, mister. Come on, buddy. We should put you in Tom's room. He can give you attention. Why do I have to... I love you too, buddy. Yeah, he's such a friendly cat. Such a friendly buddy. Big fuzzy buddy. Alright, is this it? No. Love you, George. Be good, little buddy. For some reason, he's acting on edge. Oh, Horizon Zero Dawn. No, I still have that game on PlayStation. I liked it okay. It was kind of meh, but the gameplay loop was kind of fun. But it was definitely I would call it a open world game that didn't have the likability that like Elden Ring and Breath of the Wild had. But I got tired of Breath of the Wild and Elden Ring. I haven't gotten completely tired of it, but it does piss me off that it has the potential to be this really good multiplayer PvP co-op survival type game, but all the like work together elements of it are shit. All the fight each other elements of it are shit. But it's a decent single player experience. So I play them for that reason. But yeah, it's just a shame that they've always been kind of not very good in other ways. But yeah, I don't think I'll be getting the new, what do you call it, what's that fucking game called? George. Precious George. George has a big nasty scab on his neck from getting into fights. It's really gross. Maybe I should put some Neosporin on that for you. You little fuzzy cat. George. You silly gray cat. This cat is a whining cat. He wants me to put him outside, but I'm just petting him, so he'll be, he'll be like, okay, well, at least I'm getting petted. But I know what he wants most of all is to be let outside. Oh yeah, the Fallen Order. Yeah, I guess I'll keep that shit on here. Or did I uninstall this crap? I don't know. I don't feel like I'll ever play the Jedi Fallen Order again. I didn't like it that much. And at the end of the day, it's a discount Souls game. It's alright, Definitely wouldn't get it full price. It's definitely the kind of thing you get discounted. Along with pretty much any Star Wars game if you're even going to bother. There's like no good Star Wars games. Not really. Maybe some old school ones. Isn't that right, George? You don't know what I'm talking about, do you? Because you're a silly cat guy. George is looking at me like I'm crazy. He's like, who are you talking to? Like, I'm recording a stupid fucking video. I like making videos because it's a good way to relieve stress. Talk about how shit certain things are. And yeah, I know, I'm just some nobody with 500 subs. I don't even know how that happened. So, that means like 1 or 2 people listen to me. But even if no one listens, I don't care. I just like to run my fucking mouth. But, a few people listen, so that's cool. Are you okay, George? George, gross! That's disgusting. I was petting George so much, he was liking it so much, he started drooling. He fucking drooled on me. You're nasty, George. Gross. And George, he feels bad. He feels bad. No, George, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. I'm sorry, buddy. That's hilarious. He got upset. Oh, George, come here, baby. My little boy. Come here, you. I didn't mean to make fun of your drooling. Sorry. You just kind of grossed me out. That's all, man. I get it. I was petting you, and you were like, yay, getting petted is fun. And you started, I don't know, not controlling your spit. It was so funny, man. This cat was like licking his lips, like, oh crap, I'm sorry, I didn't mean I was drooling everywhere. Isn't that right, Georgie? Oh, I can tell you want to go. Yeah, I can tell you want to go. You don't want to be here anymore, Mr. George. Alright, okay. I'll let you out. Ready? Let's go. You're not listening to me, George. Now you want me to pet you? What do you want to do, huh? You want to go outside? Precious George. You're looking at the ceiling fan. Why? You're a silly boy. You're on my leg. I can't move. You're on me now. Oh, He wants to lay down with me now. Yes, he does. Okay. I guess he forgave me for making fun of his drooling. You're silly, dude. You're a funny guy, Mr. George. Alright, let me finish what I was doing here. Oh, yeah, I guess that's it. I got nothing else to delete. Yeah, do I even fucking have those games in my storage? Let's check. Let's look at my fucking games here. That was, excuse me, Zero Dawn, right? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, it was called Horizon Zero Dawn. Do I not? I don't have that shit installed here, dude. Interesting. Oh, yeah, I got the art of Horizon Zero Dawn. Should delete that shit. What, we got Last of Us Part 2 on here? Get out of here. This Zionist trash shouldn't be on my fucking shit. What? What is it, Mr. George? You don't like Zionist trash either? Oh, you fuzzy little guy, you. Mr. George. I'm glad you like me. I think you're cool too, buddy. Yeah, this cat, when he was a kitten, he was so shy. Like, he would run away every time. But sometimes he was like, a stupid little kitten. So sometimes he would run into a corner where I could just walk up to him and he'd be like, oh no, I ran out of a place to run away from you two. Oh no, don't get me. And he would just cower in the corner like this scared little kitten. Precious little George. He just looked so scared. He was like, no, please don't hurt me. He was so scared, weren't you, Georgie? Yes, you were. You were a scared little baby. Yeah, he was definitely the runt of the litter, too. And he ended up being the only one that survived. And he actually turned out to be a brilliant, smart super cat. Yes, he did. Yes, you did, Mr. George. Okay, I think that's enough. You want to get going? Let's get going. You can tell what the cat's thinking. They'll let you know. Petting time is over. Time to leave. What is it, George? You want to leave, right? Back up, George. I have to open the door, you silly. Okay, go bother Tom now, George. My goodness. Oh, Jesus. That goofy cat.